we have with us an enigmatic person of Assam who has been associated with several government and private organizations and has been an advisor to our former late Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi. So let's welcome Mr. Ranjit Barthakur, who is also the chairperson of Rajasthan Royals.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be associated with the development of our Northeast, and from a situation when the focus was much less, especially in terms of economics. I think the focus has become much more. The growth in Assam over the last few years, especially from 2011 till now, has been at a compounded growth rate of roughly 12%. And the growth rate in the last 2-3 years has been over 19%. Our per capita income, while it's around 1.1 lakh, the total country per capita income is 1,72,000. So I think we are climbing up and moving towards that. But the economic indicator is not the only indicator. We believe that the entire well-being of people should be discussed around the social well-being. The social well-being also should be discussed, mostly focused on healthcare and education. The environmental well-being, are we actually breathing better? Are we being able to monetize the forest resources? I think based on that, I think we should move ahead. I think the focus of the Chief Minister has been very defined. He has focused first on his coming. He had COVID and he's done a fantastic and marvelous job. But COVID will lead on to better healthcare, and I think the cancer hospital grid that he has done will probably make this the state, will make this a destination for cancer for not only the region, starting from Burma, Bengal, East Bengal, Bangladesh, and Myanmar, if not more. Because the 17 to 19 hospitals that he has spearheaded in moving along with the Tata Trust has been absolutely phenomenal. It's the latest state of art in the globe. So I think a full commendation on that. He's also focused on MMR and IMR, and those figures are radically improved, and this is being taken note of by all governments and the citizens of India. In terms of the next one is that he basically focused in terms of connectivity. And if you look at it, the connectivity has never seen so much impetus in such a short time. So whether it is over bridges in the Guwahati city or roads, when you drive along, you'll see the road completion, the road targets, all the basic challenges that were there for roads has all actually been removed, and the roads are being made at a full pace. I do believe, like the Chief Minister said, in the next 2-3 years, Assam will have the best connectivity, road, rail, airline, and river that the country has. And actually, most people will be very sad if they're not already here for investment. He also said that if you come now, you'll have an early bird advantage, early mover advantage. I thought that was very well said. In terms of understanding the entire process of the longevity of the state, in terms of just not exploitation, he's also encashed on the idea of a green economy. And the green economy is focused on green credits, just like they've done in the central government, but much more so. He's also promised to actually create a completely canopy cover around the state and see that our figures of forestry go up. Meaning, we are not all in favor of just monoculture. We want actually biodiverse forests. And so biodiverse forest, I think, is very important that he does it. The value of that is important. It will also be important if the state is the first state to drive the economics of biodiversity. That's a subject that is gaining credibility in the world. And how do you actually value biodiversity, not just economics, and how do you put that value into a state's developmental index? So I think that is the next big state that they want to do. So I think overall the state is progressing well. Growth rates are good. Growth rates are higher than in India, in fact, in terms of investments. also has been good. Earlier investment forums that were held, I think investment forum is a continuous basis. You can't just have a forum and then forget it. I think forum, before the forum, after the forum, there's been continuous follow-up. We're hoping over the next few months, we will be able to announce some very big new wave industry, not just industry which is run on man and machine, but also run completely based on technology. And I think to integrate Assam with the rest of the world is absolutely critical and vital for the new wave economy.
So about the sports economy of Assam.
So I think the second part is, I've always believed that the Northeast is very important for sports, not just Assam. If you notice it, whether it's boxer, javelin, whether it be basketball, football, recently that we won on at India level, many of the people were disproportionately represented from the Northeast. I think the value chain of the sports economy, starting from training, development, education, playing, fields, infrastructure, and then connectivity, is something that we really need to develop. This, I think, will be the basis for the future, given that it's a new wave investment. I referred to that earlier, that dealing by technology is one of them, sports is the other. It's less polluting, it is maybe asset heavy, unfortunately, but it is worth putting in infrastructure of heavy assets into this, so that the management of it becomes light assets by people who will come and basically just plug and play and start sort of using these facilities of stadiums and sports facilities and high performance centers with the people, and make this a career not just in the Northeast but also in the world.
Thank you, Mr. Ranjit Barthakur. Thank you for your valuable insights today. We'll be back with more knowledge and some insightful information of our business scenario of Assam. Thank you.
Thank you.